Queenstown, Ontario. This is Mr. Earl. Earlier in the campaign, you referred to the gas plant scandal as water under the bridge. Mayor of Mississauga did the same thing. Now look, I pay taxes and my parents pay taxes and we're on the hook for this. Is this just water under the bridge for you as well?
Well, I don't necessarily think you consider it water under the bridge. I think it's unfortunate that we created a plan, we talked to experts, and then the people of the areas decided they didn't want it. I'll remind you though that we went alone. I mean, when the decision was made to move the gas plants, who took out ads on YouTube? It was the PC government. Who put up a massive billboard saying close the gas plant? It was the PC government. So, I can't totally defend my party for what happened. It's not water under the bridge, but let's move forward. Let's stop looking back.
We'll open up the floor.
I think there should be a lesson there in taking longer at the consideration stage before some of these grand plans are launched. Because in the last 10 years, we've seen e-health, we've seen Orange, we've seen the gas plants, and the Green Energy Act rolled out too soon, I think. What we have to do is spend more time at the planning board.
This government, our PC party, opposed that 2018. We had a great site. It was a site with a coal plant. But what did this government do? They gave it away as a favor. Then they turned around and had to find another place for a power plant.
It wasn't a favor. It's what
it was given away. The Lakeview coal plant was a great place for it. The infrastructure was already built. It would have saved lots of money.
There's no accountability for what happened or the cover-up that came after.
This government says it.
Where's the former premier? He's gone to hide in the United States.
The Auditor General says they could cancel this power plant at no cost.
Putting him in jail.
And part of the most important thing we have to do is watch the money. You establish a budget at the beginning of a project like this and you watch the dollars. And when you get close to the limit, you have to stop working or you change plans, you go back and budget again.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Well, just to say, the Auditor General agreed that they would cancel this at zero cost.
Thanks, Jim. Next question, please.
My name is Danny Turose. I just moved in from Quebec a year ago, so who am I going to vote for? All intelligent people up there. Some of you make Fox News, they'll sound like they're at the extreme left. My question will be to Mr. PC. Though you all have your issues, will party the gas plant issue, the NDP, are they left, are they right, do they swing?
Question,
who are they? Mr. PC, 100,000 job cuts. Sounds like a lot. Apparently that'll be done only through attrition. I've heard that before.
Question, please.
But the question is, are you guaranteeing that nobody, absolutely nobody will be terminated? It will all be retirement? Is that what you're guaranteeing here tonight?
Well, what we're guaranteeing is there's 350,000 people. The government's got used 1.2 million people in the public service. And we will, through attrition, reduce the rates by 100,000 people. But are there jobs that will be lost? Yes, there will be jobs lost. We'll cancel the Drive Clean program. We don't need that. It's a tax on people, and everywhere I've gone, people are telling me they can't afford it. The Auditor General says it's of no value. We will cancel the College of Trades. And those well-placed Liberal supporters that are in that have been put on the boards, they'll lose their jobs. Yeah, we don't need that. The trades are telling us we don't need it, and employers are telling us we don't need it. And we're looking at Ontario Power Authority. 75 vice presidents making over 400,000. Yeah. I mean, we have to get government authority. We don't need that authority. It was created by this government. What purpose? All it is to run the Green Energy Plan, which will cancel. We've got to get government under control. And yes, some of those well-paying admin jobs will disappear, but we're going to put more frontline jobs, more nurses on the front line. People are not getting...
To say that you're going to let this happen through attrition means you're not going to replace teachers as they retire, you won't replace nurses, maybe you'll even go to fire service only 5 days a week because you can't afford to replace the firemen as they
we've heard this song.
retire.
We've heard this song before. We've heard it when we had a seven was in, we've heard it again now.
But I have to wonder about I guess I'd call it a lie. We don't hire firemen. How are we going to fire them? I mean, this is the stories that sound good by this government. Both the Liberal government started, Kathleen Wynne started, it sounded great, the NDP have read it. We don't hire them, we can't fire them. We're looking to attrition, and that's what we're doing.
Economies function very efficiently when the government's not running everything and hiring everybody. We've had entire generations conditioned to believe that the only way they can find security and employment is by working for the government. The economy needs to run itself,
5 seconds.
and the government needs to get out of the business of hiring and firing.
Thank you, everybody. We'll go to the next question. Please remember, name, candidate, question, please.
Hi, my name is Stephanie White, and the question is for Lady McDonald. You have actually said that the economy is stopped. You've admitted that. You have also said that small business is 50% of the jobs. Okay? In the public sector, you're totally against the cutback. So I know when I have
Question, please. 10 seconds.
when I have a financial problem, I cut back. You're against that. How can you justify not cutting back the additional expenses and yet say that you're going to do cutting back? You're against
Thank you very much,
cutting
Elaine.
You can't imagine how devastating to our economy would be the hits being contemplated to the public service. Education is absolutely at the basis of our prosperity. And if we cut people there, we just can't grow, we can't thrive. It isn't all about the frontline job. It's about the frontline services that keep us able to go to our jobs and go to work, have our kids in school, and have hospital sponsors.
So we'll open up the floor to debate.
We're not talking about cutting in education. We're talking about moving educational systems from the kindergarten class and allowing one teacher there with slightly smaller classes and moving them to the other levels where they have no help today. How many people have talked to somebody that has a special needs person in the classroom? No help. That's not right.
And they're
They
scared to
aren't giving those people a chance. If you read our plan, we're very clear. We'll give more attention to the people that need help, the special needs people. The teachers are asking for it, and we'll give them that. I mean, we're setting priorities.
What about full day
We're
kindergarten?
going to attack.
Your leaders
We're going
say
to attack
you're
our
gonna
low
cut,
math
give them money to
scores. We're
transportation.
dropping in our results in Ontario. We're falling behind the rest of the continent. We have to get our math scores up. We have to get our results up.
10 seconds.
And it means putting attention where it's needed.
We won't do that in larger class sizes.
You will if you handle the special needs people.
We've always seen the progress.
Can we go to the next question, please? Again, name, candidate, question.
Hi, my name is Chris Cameron, and I want to address the Liberal candidate. I've talked to many thousands of people on this issue, and very upset over it. And I was wondering if any of the political leaders are willing to abide by the principles of democracy in higher proportion to the population regarding the provincial bilingual hiring practice.
So you're asking me if I would eliminate people who are bilingual in our...
No, I'm asking if you're willing to abide by the principles of democracy in higher proportional to the population.
Well,
Many people are upset by this.
So I think we should have bilingual services. We need to be providing to people in both their official
Thank you, sir. You've
languages.
had your 3 seconds. Let Mr. Earl respond.
Simple answer. I believe we should hire people that speak both language. We're gonna be soon faced with another issue. What about those people who speak Urdu? We're seeing a growing number of people from different languages. We're gonna have to make adjustments to what we do for those people that are coming to the country that speak a different language other than English and French.
You still didn't define if you should be...
Mr. Cameron, thank you. Your time is up. Please, we have a lot of people who want to ask questions. The floor is open for debate.
Well, I think we have to provide services in both languages, but we have to be smart about it. I mean, we don't have the capability of hiring 100% of the people bilingually. There's 15% of the, we need to make sure that when somebody walks in the door, they get services. But it doesn't mean we should stop somebody that's very qualified. We don't stop a good doctor from practicing in this. We give people a choice. Which doctor you want? I'm going to say that you have to be bilingual. I think you got to provide services. That's step one. No argument. But after that, how you do it is up to the hospital board to decide how that's done.
If we fail to recognize the rights of a minority, that is simply institutionalized bullying. We can't go there. Our population in Cornwall is 30% francophone. We absolutely need to have at all times francophone services at the front line for patients who could come into the hospital.
Nobody's arguing
simple.
that's a principle we support. But we have to be able to make sure the system works properly.
Thank you, everybody. We're going to call it there and go to the next.